Hello YouTube, today I'm at Champion Chevrolet taking a look at this 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500. This is the custom crew cab 4x4. The exterior color is satin steel metallic, and this particular one does have the 5.3 liter Ecotec V8. Now, starting up front, this particular one does have the halogen headlights. I believe that on the work truck and the custom, you do not have the option for LED. However, new for 2020, I think, is the color matched front and rear bumpers with the custom. Previously, I thought that only the RST was able to get color matched front and rear bumpers unless you went with the High Country. You do have the color matched Chevrolet lettering in the grille. There's your Chevy bow tie right there. Black tow recovery hooks. No fog lights with this vehicle. You do have these little fins on the side to help direct airflow around the wheel wells. Looks pretty cool actually. Coming over to the side, your wheel and tire setup looks to be a, what is this? A General Grabber, and the tire size looks to be a 275/50R20. Coming over here, we do have splash guards from the factory. And in a previous video, I didn't know what this thicker paint was called on the rocker panel. A subscriber had actually reached out to me and told me it's called Chip Guard. And it's a thicker coat of paint that's designed to help protect against rock chips and then eventually corrosion. And that goes the length of the cab and even a little bit on the bed. This being a custom, you're going to have black mirror caps as well as black door handles. Right here we have your capless fuel fill port. Again, that rock chip guard comes up right here onto the bed. You have front splash guards as well as rear plastic to help protect against rock chips and corrosion. There's your 4x4 badging. Coming to the back bumper, we have the newer second generation, I should say, bumper step. I am wearing work boots, steel toe boots, and now I can actually get my whole foot pretty much in there. Previously, the outgoing generation of truck, you weren't able to do that with steel toe boots. You do have Chevrolet stamped into the tailgate, Silverado right here, and then your custom trim lettering. Backup camera, LED light for helping back up at night to connect a trailer, push button tailgate release, 4-pin and 7-pin connectors, and I think also for the custom you do get the dual exhaust as well. Coming up over to this side, I want to point out this little wing right here with the third brake light. This is designed to actually force air over the bed so that way you don't get that vortex of air creating drag and getting you less fuel economy. Really nice exterior color. I'm a huge fan of the custom. I don't know what it is about them, but I just think the halogen headlights look a lot better than the LED ones. With that being said, let's take a closer look. Alright, so this being the custom, it's the trim above the Workman's or work truck model. You're not going to get as many features as you would with a higher end trim. However, for being a custom, you do get a lot of cool options and features. Starting on the left hand side right here, we have all the buttons for the window controls. Above that we have all of your mirror control buttons. Up top by the door handle we have your lock and unlock buttons. Over here we have your trailer tow rotary dial. To engage it, flick it to the left and a little trailer will appear in this center screen. Turn it to the left again and it turns off. We have your push button transfer case right here. Auto, which when it detects slippage will automatically put you in 4-wheel and take you out. 2 high, 4 high, and I believe this being 4x4 you have terrain mode. Right here we have all of the buttons for the exterior and interior lighting controls. This button right here controls the cargo lamps, indicated by an amber LED. These two dials control the dimmer switch for the instrument cluster lights, and then all of the exterior lighting for the vehicle is right here. Below that we have a push button parking brake. Coming up to the instrument cluster, standard Chevy truck instrument cluster, tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, various gauges up top in the middle, and then you have a smaller LCD display screen right here. Coming back to the steering wheel, it is a soft, mushy rubber steering wheel with cruise control button on the left side. Nothing is over here. Again, this is the custom, so it doesn't have, as many features as the higher end trims. Coming up over here, shallow storage tray closest to the windshield, deeper storage tray closer to the passengers. Back here, we have a really nice touchscreen display. I believe this is 8 inches or around 8 inches. Again, this is a custom trim, you guys, so it's not, fancy schmancy. You still have a lot of features within this display. Again, as you can see, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you have your trailer pre-trip app right there, which is, I think, class exclusive for General Motors vehicles. This is very high definition and very responsive, unlike previous models. You also have Sirius XM as well, and as you can see right here, you have a 4G LTE connection. Below that, we have some physical controls for the touchscreen display. Your phone is on the right, home button on the left, and then your seek, scan, and volume knobs in the middle. This vehicle does have single zone climate control. Under that, we have the tailgate release button, which is really cool. So I'll push this, and the tailgate will release. Very cool. Hazard lights on, off, and then your traction control off. You have a USB port right here, as well as a 12-volt outlet right there. This vehicle does not have the center console. Instead, it has the jump seat in the middle. You have a little storage tray right here, which is perfect for a plus-sized smartphone. Storage tray here, as well as over here. 2 cup holders. And then to lift the seat up, there's this handle. Pull on it, giving you access to the 6th seat, which is actually wider than I think traditional. That's actually really nice. To put the seat down, it does get locked into place. Put the seat down, there's this little pull string right here. Pull it, it unlocks it, and the seat folds back down. Here's your standard cloth seats. You do have 2 glove boxes in this vehicle. First one right here, second one right here. Vanity is unlit for passenger as well as driver. You have your LED dome map lights up top, and then your lighting controls for when the doors on the vehicle are open, and you can turn all of the lights on in the vehicle as well by pushing the button on the right. In front of that, we have your OnStar and SOS General Motors buttons. Very, very basic interior. However, the custom is, I think, a really good bang for the buck. With that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. So before I get in, I want to point out 2 things. The first one is these doors are absolutely massive, but they open at what looks to be almost a 90-degree angle. It's probably somewhere between 70 and 85 degrees, which makes loading, big items or even kids in car seats very easy. These seats do fold up as well, and you have almost a load flat floor. Chevy has done a really good job limiting the size of the transmission hump, and these included floor liners from the dealer actually go all the way from the back to under the front driver's seat, which is awesome. The seats fold down real easily, and you do have a grab handle right here, which makes getting into the vehicle a breeze. Now, with the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'm 5'11", I have a solid 10 to 11 inches of legroom before my knees actually hit the front seat, which is nice. There is no storage behind the driver or passenger seat. However, you do have heating and cooling vents for the rear passengers, which is awesome. I know a couple of years back they didn't have this, and that was a big, huge complaint. So them adding it is awesome. Pretty standard seats again. Being the custom, you don't have the center armrest or the in-seat storage. However, it is very roomy back here. Something I neglected to point out when I was up front was these headliner cutouts. I don't know how well it's coming through on camera because of the darkness in here, but in the front and the back, they actually raised the headliner a little bit to accommodate taller people, which is awesome. I'm 5'11" again, and I say I have a solid 3 to 4 inches of headroom before my head actually hits the headliner. 2 LED dome map lights right here. Hanger hooks for passenger and driver. Overall, lots of legroom back here. I could definitely see myself being comfortable on a long car ride. Let's take a look at the bed now. So even though this is a custom, there's actually a couple ways to lower the tailgate on this vehicle. First one would be the button that I had previously pushed in the cab. Second one would be on the key fob. And then the third one would be to just push the button and it will automatically lower. Now, this being a custom again, doesn't have a lot of features. However, having a automatic assisted tailgate is very, very awesome with this low of a trim. Now, you do have 3 tie-down points in each corner of the bed, giving you 12 total, which I believe is a class exclusive for Chevy and GMC. You also have bed lighting on both sides, and the cargo light also lights up as well. If you look closely, they had pushed out the sides of the bed as far as they can to maximize cargo capacity. Now, even though this tailgate is assisted, putting it up is very easy. 2 fingers and it's up. They are very light. I believe all of the hinged components on this vehicle are aluminum, so the tailgate is very light. Let's take a closer look at the window sticker. I don't know how well the sticker is going to come through because of the rain and the tint, so I'll just kind of go over the key features. This is a 2020 Silverado Crew Cab Custom 4-wheel drive with a satin steel metallic exterior color. This vehicle has the 5.3 liter Ecotec V8 with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Your standard equipment is going to be in this rectangle right here. The standard vehicle price is $40,300. All of your optional equipment is in this rectangle right here. The total vehicle price is $45,985. Your fuel economy rating is right down here. This vehicle is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 20 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon. I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Champion Chevrolet located in Howell, Michigan, for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in getting into a new 2020 15, 25, or 3500, I will be leaving all of the contact info in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.